Well, here we are at the conclusion of the Woodward Cup Draft 2019, last video of the season, so welcome all. First up, thank you to all the teams that participated this year, 14 of us, which was a great result. A couple of extra teams this year, which was good, and a very, very close result in the grand final, and we'll get to that in a moment. But secondly, thank you to Commissioner Glenn for getting us all organised yet again. Now, as you can see behind me, I have all the main all the teams bar two that competed this year. Some teams did better than others, but in the end, all teams except one, they had their dreams shattered by poor selections, trades, or just stupidity. The finals had two interesting participants. It had the Humdingers, a very proud Queensland team, been with us for a number of years. They were going for their second title. And we had one of the foundation clubs, the Wood Raiders, been in it for a number of years, going for, I think this might be your fourth or fifth title this year, Wood Raiders, but good effort. Well done. The semis had some interesting participants. It had the Bathurst Bulldogs, a self-managed team that just sort of, after they've been picked, they just go their own merry way. And we had the Northern Territory Salties by Joel. He gave the impression he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't know much about rugby league, but I think that's a bit of a furphy. I think he knew exactly what he was doing. The semis had some very interesting results, especially when we look at the reigning champ being defeated very early in the series. Bad luck, Steve. Come back next year and have another go. And we also had the highest score of the season, I think, in the first week of the semis, and that was with the Humdingers, 919, I think it was, highest score of the season, yes. So it was pretty good. Some disappointed teams along the way, and we'll get to those in a moment. I may as well do it now. Here we go. Mackay Menace, if I was going to give you a rating, effort, yeah, 9 out of 10. Team selections, probably about 1 out of 10. So thanks for joining us. Yeah, it was good to know you. Let's go to... Oh, no, we'll leave Phantom Roosters there for a minute. Let's go to Big Town Badgers. Here we go, Big Town Badgers. Kel, you moved from the little town to the big town. Yeah, it was doing good. Trouble is... Humdingers beat you. Let's see, Brizzo boys. I think it might be a case of poor selections there. But anyway, better luck next year. Let's go to, where are we? Narangba Bulldogs. Here we go. Narangba Bulldogs. Great effort all the way through, but dropped the ball a couple of times. That was a case of poor selections not doing you any favours. Where will we go? Yellow Lead Belters. Some really good pickups in the draft, I think. But again, some poor selections here and there. And maybe some weeks not remembering to do your picks. Bad luck. See you next year. Eskimo Brothers. Really getting into it this year. Was in the 8 there for a long time. But just got pipped at the post by, I think it was Caloundra Cowboys at the end. So watch out next year. Eskimo Brothers well and truly into it. I better do myself. Yeah, pretty sloppy effort. Stuffed it up with the selection at the beginning of the year, but it's always next year or the year after. Here we go. Caloundra Cowboys. Renamed. It was a foundation club, but then dipped out for a few years, came back as a Caloundra Cowboys. Was before the Beerwah Cowboys, I think. So you don't really count as a foundation club, Bob. Bad luck. And who have we got here? Bathurst Bulldogs, the unicorn. Yep, did well this year. Did better than you have right from the beginning, and you've been in it since the beginning. You're a foundation club, but 13 years, 12 years. Anyway, see you next year. And where are we? Oops. Phantom Roosters, the reigning premiers. Well, as you see, you've lost your crown there, Steve. going for it next year, you hope. And the big surprise, Joel, NT Salties. Yeah, you don't know anything about football. Tell us another one. And Caboolture Vikings, really in there with a shot. Thought you were going to get there, but pipped at the post, so to speak. So that left us with these two teams at the end. Now, it's been I've been trying to get in touch with Coach Keith, but looks like his Mad Monday celebrations have turned into a wild week. They're still celebrating. Can't get in touch for an interview. So well done there, Coach Keith, with your team. Scotty, you had the Wood Raiders very worried on Monday morning, well, all through the weekend, but also up until the scores were finalised on Monday. Coach Keith was very, very nervous. He was fearful of another pipped at the post by 2 or 3 points. But as it turned out, you got left behind there, Scotty. I think it was 30-odd points you lost by. So bad luck. And as they say, winners and grinners, losers can please themselves. So that means congratulations to the Wood Raiders. Very well done. Now, okay, so what we've got to do here, Wood Raiders, is remove his helmet. Taking his head off. Oh, poor bugger. Actually, his helmet might not come off. Okay, there's his crown. There you go. Wood Raiders, champions for 2019. Good effort, everyone. Thanks for participating. But thanks again to Commissioner Glenn for getting us all into it. Thank you, everyone. And let's see you all back next year. Bye for now.